Hey, Imagine, Evan again, Miss Evan again, and I'm gonna read a story. It's more for not upper grades, but maybe first or older, unless your kindergartner does like listening to chapter books. Jason loves chapter books, so we like to read the pick your own path stories. And this is one that we finished a little while ago, and it's a Club Penguin book, and it's called The Inventors Apprentice. And so what I thought we could do is I'll post on Imagine Parents and Imagine Volunteer Association page, and you can have your mom or your dad go on and vote for the path that you want to pick. And then I'll add up both pages and read the next chapter in the story based on your guys' votes, okay? So we're going to start with the first little section. There's no pictures, so I'm not really going to show you the pages or anything. I'm just going to read a story to you guys, okay? And if you like it, make sure that you like the post so I know to read these some more, and go on to Imagine Volunteer and Imagine Parent pages and place your vote for what happens next in the story, okay? Here we go. Club Penguin, The Inventor's Apprentice. Pick Your Path by Tracy West, Gossett, and Dunlap. Okay. Plink, plink, plink. You drop your manacle pebbles into holes around the game board. One of the pebbles lands in an empty hole opposite your opponent's side of the board. Capture! You cry happily. The 3 pebbles in that hole drop into your manacle. You tap your flipper to the beat of the funky music piped into the top floor of the coffee shop. Your opponent is a good friend of yours. She always beats you at manacle, but this time you're going to win. Capture! Your best friend shouts. You see 5 of your pebbles drop into her manacle. The game is over. Good game, you say as you collect your coins. Want to play again? Sure, your friend replies, but before you can sit back down at the game table, you get a postcard. Hold on, you say. I've got a message. You look at the postcard and see a picture of none other than Gary the Gadget Guy. Your heart beats faster as you read the card. Check this out, you say. You read the message aloud. Congratulations! You are the winner of the Club Penguin Invention Contest. Your prize is a 24-hour apprenticeship with me, Gary. We will begin at exactly 10 p.m. Penguin Standard Time. Directions to my workshop will be sent in a separate postcard. Wow, your friend says. You get to meet Gary in person? I can't believe it, you say. You feel like jumping up and down with excitement. You were so excited when you read about the invention contest. Gary announced it in the newspaper. He asked penguins to design an invention that would help amp up one of the games on Club Penguin to make it more extreme. The only thing you like better than inventing is eating pizza, so you decided to enter. You mailed Gary your plans for a freeze ray. You love playing ice hockey. With a freeze ray, you could turn patches of the sled racing hill into ice so you could sled faster. You never thought you'd win. You never win at anything until now. You glance at your watch. Yikes! It's almost 10. I'd better go. I want to stop at my igloo and get the freeze ray I made. Meet me when your apprenticeship is over, your friend says. I want to hear every detail. You've got it. You promise. You race to your igloo. It's a cold day, and you're glad you're wearing your favorite turtleneck and fuzzy snow boots. Inside your igloo, you quickly feed your yellow puffle Einstein. Then you stuff the freeze ray into your messenger bag. Before you leave, you receive another postcard. You'll find my workshop at the bottom of a hill, in a place where sports fans can get their fill. It's the riddle from Gary. You study the first line. The hill must be the ski hill. There are two buildings at the bottom, the ski lodge and the winter sports shop. You know where Gary's workshop is. Snow crunches under your boots as you waddle up to the sports shop, the place where sports fans can get their fill. You are climbing up the stairs when you hear a voice behind the door. I see you found my workshop. Good work, apprentice. You turn and find yourself face to face with Gary. He looks exactly like his picture. Blue, wearing a lab coat. His round eyeglasses are so thick you can't see his eyes behind them. I think it's that one on the front cover that we're talking about here, and maybe you're this purple penguin. Gary, I can't believe it's you. I'm your biggest fan. I am so happy I won the contest. I worked really hard on my invention. So does my apprenticeship start now? What do I do? Do I get to make inventions with you? Gary smiles and holds up a flipper to stop you. I can see that you're very excited. Enthusiasm and passion, trademarks of any good inventor. It's exactly what I'm looking for, he says. Follow me. Gary leads you inside the sports shop. There's no shortage of work to be done or contraptions to invent, he tells you. I mentioned this to Aunt Arctic, and she suggested I get an apprentice. Someone to help me with my many inventions. It was such a good idea. I wish I had thought of it myself. I am ready to do whatever you want, Gary, you say. Perhaps we should begin with a tour of my workshop, Gary suggests. Then I can show you some of the inventions I've been working on. That sounds great to you. Then you remember the freeze ray in your bag. You can't wait to show it to Gary, but you're worried that might not be polite. But you're wondering if you should wait until Gary gives you his tour first. So, this is where we get to make a decision, okay? So, if you have two decisions, or two choices. If you decide to wait to show Gary your freeze ray, or if you interrupt Gary and show him your freeze ray. So I'm gonna post a voting poll on the Facebook pages of Imagine Charter School Parents and Imagine Volunteer Association, and I want you guys to vote. Which one do you want to go to? Do you want to wait to show Gary your freeze ray? Or do you want to interrupt Gary and show him your freeze ray right now? All right, so you're going to vote. Let me know. You can also drop your vote down here in the comments below. And I will be back to read some more another day. You have 24 hours.